Okay, today in math, we are working in our math workbook on lesson 3.10, which is on adding three numbers. So we've become experts on adding two numbers. Now we're going to add three numbers. We're on page 133. So we're going to show our work on this first problem by drawing pictures. So the equation is Kelly sees 7 birds. Bruno sees 2 birds. Joe sees 3 birds. How many birds do they see? So we want to know how many they see in all. So let's draw a picture to show what we hear. The first part of the story problem is Kelly sees 7 birds. So let's draw a picture to show 7 birds. And when I say picture, I really mean circles, right? So Kelly sees 7 birds. So let's make 7 circles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that's the first part of our equation, 7 birds. Bruno sees 2 birds. So let's show the 2 birds Bruno sees. 1, 2. So plus 2. But we're not done, right? Because Joe sees 3 birds. So let's draw the picture of what Joe sees. 3. 1, 2, 3. So now we're also adding 3. Now we have our equals. So we have an equation with 3 add-ins this time, not just 2 like we normally see. So we have 7 plus 2 plus 3. So we can solve this in a couple different ways using a couple different strategies. We can make a 10, right? Because we can say, well, if you've been practicing, you know your 10 facts, and you have 7 and 3, you can make a 10 and then add 2. Or you can add these 2 and then add the last one, however you want to do it. Now, if you use the strategy of make a picture, you could also just count all the circles and you would know. So that's one way we could do it. Another way is you just add the first 2 numbers together and then add the third number to it. So what I mean by that is you would add 7 plus 2, however you like. So 7 and 2 more is 9. Then you would take that number and then you would add 3 to that number and get your answer. However you want to do it. So 7 plus 2 is 9. 9 plus 3 is, start with 9, count on 9, 10, 11, 12. So you can do that strategy, or you could just count them all, right? 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 birds in all. At this point, I'm really counting on you to play to your strengths, use your strategies. If you like drawing pictures for all 3 numbers, do that, then count them all up. But the key really is to add 2 of the numbers, then add the next one. If I was going to use make a 10 strategy, though, I would add 7 and 3, and that makes 10, and then just add 2 more to that. But you do you. All right, the next page. Here we go, 2 plus 3 plus 1. And they've done a diagram for you to show, so that way you don't have to draw circles. So they've got the 2 in green, and here's your 2. This represents your 2. Then your 3 is in red. There's your 3 red cubes. And finally, your 1 is blue. There's your 1 blue cube. So they're saying add 2 plus 3 first. So add your first 2 add-ins first, like it was a normal 2 add-end equation. So if I was to add 2 plus 3, these I have 5. Then I would add 1 more to that. So now I have 5 plus 1 is 6. So it becomes a 2 add-end equation if you add the first 2 together first. 2 and 3 is 5. Now it's 5 plus 1. And 5 plus 1 is 6. Okay, you can change which 2 add-ins you add first. The sum stays the same. So if you don't want to add 2 plus 3, you could instead add 3 plus 1, which becomes 4. And then you could add the 2 to the 4 and make 6. It does not matter which 2 you add. You could add 2 and 3 first and add it to 1. You could add 3 and 1 first and add it to 2. You could add 2 and 1 first and make it a doubles fact, right? 2 and 1 is 3 and add it to 3. It's up to you. Okay, so let's practice with this. we're going to use the green, the red, and the blue to change which two addends you add first. Complete the addition sentence. So this is our addition sentence. 5 plus 2 plus 3 equals. So the first picture shows us 5 plus 2 first, add that together, then add 3. So if we were going to make our equation match this picture, we'd have 5 plus 2, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, plus 1, 2, 3. And then we add 7 plus 3, and 7 plus 3 is what? Yeah, it's 10. So we could solve it this way, or we could solve it with the 5 on its own, right? Because that's what the picture shows, 5 green, and the 2 and the 3 together, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5 and 5, and 5 and 5, we know our doubles fact is also 10. So either way you do it, you still come up with 10. So that means 5 plus 2 plus 3 is 10. Okay, let's do some more. Here we go. 3 plus 4 plus 6. They want you first to have the 3 separate. See how the 3 is broken off? So we're just going to do 3. And then the 4 and the 6 were put together. So that's going to be all one number. So you can either count out all your cubes, or you can add 4 and 6. And maybe you already know what 4 plus 6 is. But I'm going to go ahead and count the cubes so that we can see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 3 plus 10 equals what? Yeah, 3 plus 10 is 13. Okay, in the other picture, they've put the green and the red together. So that's 3 and 4. 3 plus 4 more is 7, plus just the blue on its own. And I know that the blue is 6 because I see it right here. So now my equation is 7 plus 6. It's going to be the same sum because we haven't taken away or brought any more blocks in. We've just shifted them around. So 7 plus 6 is 13, which means 3 plus 4 plus 6 is also 13. So we're adding 3 addends together. Now, here again we have our models. Now green is 7. We have 7, and that's separated, so 7 is our first add-in on this side. Our next one, they've put the 3 and the 1 together. So 3 plus 1 is 4. So now what is 7 plus 4? 7 plus 4 equals what? 11. Good. Okay, now we have the green and the red we're going to add together first. So we're going to add 7 plus 3. So 7 and 3 is what? Good. 10. And the blue is what number? You can just see it there. One more. 10 plus 1 is 11. So 7 plus 3 plus 1 must be 11. Good job. Okay. 3 plus 6 plus 3. The first equation is going to have the green and the blue together. So now we're going to add 3 and 3. 3 plus 3 is 6. And the red is by itself, so the red is 6. 6 plus 6 is, good, 12. Now we're separating the green. The green is how many? 3. And now we're adding the 6 and the 3 together. So 6 plus 3 is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 3 plus 9 is, all together, you could always just count them all up if you don't remember. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 3 plus 9 is 12. So 3 plus 6 plus 3 is also 12. Okay, so this is the same thing, but now we don't have our blocks. We don't have our picture to show us. So we have 2 plus 3 plus 7. Now this way they have this little caret here because they're adding the 3 and the 7 first. So what is 3 plus 7? It's 10. Bring the 2 down. Now we have 2 plus 10. And 2 plus 10 is 12. So 2 plus 3 plus 7 is also 12. All right, now they've added the first 2. So 2 plus 3 is 5. And we still have to add that 7. Don't forget, you're not done yet. 5 plus 7 is, good, 12. So 2 plus 3 plus 7 must also be 12. Okay, puppet video. We'll watch the video if you'd like. I used green, red, and blue cubes to model 3 add-ins. Use my model, write the 3 add-ins. Okay, so here we have green, 1, 2, 3, 4 green, plus 1, 2, 3 blue. Okay. How many red does he have? How many red blocks? Yeah, that didn't trick you, did it? 0 red blocks. There you go, very good. Okay, go ahead and turn the page. All right, choose 3 numbers from 1 to 6. Write the numbers in an addition sentence. Show 2 ways to find the sum. So let's pick 3 of these numbers, okay? We're gonna randomly pick them. Let's say 2 plus 4 plus 1. You can pick any 3 numbers you want. If you want to do something different than what I'm doing right now, feel free to pick 3 different numbers. Now we're going to add this up, but we're going to do it 2 different ways. First way, let's add the 2 and the 4 together first. What is 2 plus 4? Good, it's 6. So I'm going to add the 1 to it. So then 6 plus 1 is 7. Good. Now let's do it a different way. Still 2 plus 4 plus 1. Now I'm going to add the 4 and the 1 first. 4 plus 1 is what? 5. Good. Now 2 plus 5 is what? Good. Still 7. Excellent job. Okay, and if you did different numbers, you can share them with us. Write each addition sentence in the box that shows the sum. So our 2 sums are 12 and 13. So we're going to add these up and see whether it's 12 or 13. Let's do the first one. What is 2 plus 2 is 4. Don't forget. And then what's 4 plus 8? What do you think? Good. 4 plus 8 is 12. Good. So we're going to write this addition sentence in the 12 box. 2 plus 2 plus 8 equals 12. All right, let's do the next one. 5 plus 3 plus 5. Okay, I know my doubles facts, so I know 5 plus 5 is 10. 3 more than 10 is what? Good, 13. So this addition sentence goes here. 5 plus 3 plus 5 is 13. All right, now we have this one. 6 plus 0 plus 6. Well, 0 is 0, right? And if you've been practicing your doubles facts, what is 6 plus 6? Yeah, 6 plus 6 is 12. So this equation, 6 plus 0 plus 6, goes in the 12 box. All right, one more. 4 plus 4 plus 5. Okay, 4 plus 4 is 8. 8 plus 5 is what? Good. 8 plus 5 is 13. So this equation goes in the 13 box. 4 plus 4 plus 5. Excellent job. Okay, so you're going to be practicing adding 3 numbers just like we did today. If you don't remember how to do this when it comes to independent work time, go back in the video. I always put the video in the assignment. Okay, and then also you are doing 136B. Adding 3 numbers and then doing some review. That's it for today. Good job.